How you doing, guys? Big Mac Dance School here again today. Got a quick update for you on my Tizca Pyramid Build, and you can see in front of you I've done, a fair bit of work. This is only a day after I laid out the plans for you. Now these I-beams here, you may remember I cut them from a for sale sign. It's like a corrugated material. I'll show you again just in case you don't remember. So it's a sold sign rather than a for sale sign, and then the ends are like this, like that there. So then you just slice down the middle and you get I-beams out of it. So one of these is going to be bent and twisted eventually. It's going to be this one, because obviously there's been an orbital bombardment or some sort of collapse on this side of the pyramid, and then obviously this girder wouldn't be there, so that'll be snipped. The girder will be twisted in, and I'm hoping that I won't have to strengthen it and it'll be strong enough to stand up there by itself. The girder will be twisted in at the top or something, and then at the bottom it'll be all twisted down and buckled. And then on the base there'll be a load of shattered glass. You can see I've done tile markings. Excuse me. I've done tile markings on the foam board. So I peeled off a part of the card and I've done tile markings. I've said that 3 times now. I'm sure you get it by now. And here I've done a 1,000 sun symbol. I'll put a picture up for you now of the symbol so you can see it a little bit better and what it looks like. Yeah, so I thought I'd throw some models on there to give you a sense of scale. It's all like I was aiming for. It's 3 inches there, 3 inches there. Then on top you've got about another 3 inches before the top of the pyramid, probably about 4 inches actually. But you can get, basically I was trying to demonstrate you can get a model in there. Now it's a bit twisted and stuff, the floors, but I like that because if there's been some sort of explosion or something on this side, everything to kind of shift in the building a little bit. Maybe not as simply as that, but anyway. You can see here toilet roll tube in the middle. I was going to go with a cross section of foam as the main part of the building. So all from this girder to this girder one piece, and from this girder to this girder another piece, and have it crossed in the middle. However, I just thought for to give it a better line of sight and everything like that, so you can see through the building. You can shoot things on the other side of it, but there is still elements of line of sight blocking, like the pillars in the middle. I thought I'd go with this toilet roll tube. I've trimmed about 1 inch off it. It's about 4 inches. I've trimmed it down to 3. And then what I'm going to do is paint that as a marble pillar. Now it'll be my first time painting marble, so hopefully all will go to plan. But we'll see. It may be a terrible outcome. I've still not managed to find the broken glass I got from IKEA a while ago. But when I get my hands on, I don't need that really till the end of the build anyway, because I'm going to leave it unpainted and just put it on the base, glue it on the base as shards of broken glass from where the glass has been shattered. Now talking about the glass, I'm going to show you what I was planning on using, and I think I'll still use this, but you'll see it's a bit flimsy. There we go. So that's that's the window, if you like, on a packet of Krispy Kreme donuts. And I've ripped it out. It's a bit flimsy, like I said, but I'm hoping when I get it between two of the girders, I'll leave bits here and I'll trim the edges off and everything, get rid of all this white. I'm hoping it'll look like, in the UK we have safety glass, I think it's called K-glass, so it's a rating of glass where if you smash it, it shatters into tiny little pieces. But before we had that, it was just big panes of glass that they weren't tempered or anything. So when you shattered them, they snapped into big chunks of glass. So say if I punched a window with this old glass, potentially a bit could fall out of the frame from above and dig into my hand and seriously cut me. And I kind of want to have that feeling with this building. So there'll be a big, shard hanging down here, coming across, and it could fall out of the framework at any time. I kind of want that feeling. That's about all I've got for you today. So yeah, I've done a surprising amount of work just in one day. It's a bit of a miracle for me, but sometimes when I get a bit of wind in my sails like that, it I don't know what I'm trying to say. When I get a bit of wind in my sails like that, I go with it and it gets me somewhere. I tend to be able to do that more with building projects rather than painting projects. I think, a lot of people like building more than painting. Not sure what to do with this bit here. This is like the upper section from there, and it's smashed off and fallen onto here, but I don't know whether to put it on the ground or just break it up more, use it as like rubble, just not have that there at all. But anyway, let me know what you think so far, guys, and thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the battlefield.